So, good day, guys, to another beautiful week. So, I know last week I didn't put up any video for what the week looked like we normally do. You know, I did Lola Shokoya. Yeah, if you this is your first time of seeing my channel, coming to my channel, you're welcome. On this channel, we looked at trading majorly, I would trade, Forex, stocks, crypto. And that's why you can see my my pictures here. I just came back from Miami, the Bitcoin 2023 Bitcoin conference that started on the 18th, yeah, on the 18th to yesterday, Saturday, which just rounded up. So I said I'll have to do this video this week because I didn't make any weekly analysis last week because we actually had the last weekend, we had our webinar, and that reminds me, if you have not joined my Telegram group, there's a link below this video. I need you to click on that link so you can join us. All right, so you can join us on that Telegram group. It's free. Okay. And also make sure you also subscribe to my channel, so that you can see my other subsequent video. So at the Bitcoin conference, it was explosive. If you're not there, and if you are there, I think I met some couple of Nigerians there also, some couple of Nigerians there. It was beautiful. So I just say I want to bring these pictures. I want you guys to see these pictures. If as you can see, these are some little pictures I took here and there. This big Bitcoin, this thing. So I would say that let's move on. So this week we'll be looking at what the market is likely to do. I'm talking about the market. I want to look at the forex market, from the DXY, like I normally like to start from DXY uh from DXY to Euro USD and other currencies. You also looking at commodities. We're looking at precious metals like gold and whatnot. And we'll also be looking at crypto, Bitcoin most especially. So I want you to just pay attention in the next couple of minutes. Come with me, all right? So looking at DXY, if you remember 2 weeks ago when we look at the DXY, we I've had this support, this that's why I didn't remove my drawings. I've had this drawing been on this chart for quite some time. I think this was in from this spot that as long as the support, we might see dollar bounce off from this support, and that actually happened last week. When the market opened, we saw price tested the support, you know, tested it again, yeah, like that's not yeah. Also, like that. So now we're having like three triple bottom, And by the way, I'm on the daily chart, so which also tells you that that's this supports this triple bottom, is a very strong support that is holding the dollar together. So we saw price bounce off from this support. And we saw a breakout from this counter trend line. Also, there's a trend line that I've had there already that I was looking at that in case price breaks out from there. Now, last week, what happened? The previous week, a price tested this trend line, as you can see, and came back to test the support before we saw a push out from here. So, which tells you that this support strongly holds for dollar, and then you can see the after effect, of that move or price coming to test the support and bouncing off from this support. So if you go on and look at gold, we see that dollar became stronger. All right, dollar became stronger and pulled down gold from I think this was last week. If I'm okay, no, I'm actually on or if I go to the 4 hour time frame, we can see what actually happened um we can actually see what happened on gold. So because dollar became very strong last week, so we saw this drop. So at the beginning of the week, which was at the beginning of that last week, you know, price came all the way down, and it keeps dropping, and price keeps dropping. and we saw that push down. And then you will notice that we also have a support, a drawing here on this support also. If I go to the daily time frame, I think I've had that support there for quite some time, since last month, as you can see. Because as you can see, this demarcation actually states tell you that we are in this is May. This surprise movement in May, in the month of May, the present month that we are in. But last month in April, we saw that this support, if you notice from here to here, from this spot, um, let me get it so I can actually from here to this spot. This is all of April. Is what is, I mean, and you can see everything that happened in all of April last. That was the previous month. So, but finally, because dollar became stronger as it bounces off from that support I just showed you earlier on, we saw that price, dollar became very strong and gold actually came down. So, and this support has been breached already. Okay. So, this week I'll be looking forward to probably a pullback for gold. A pullback for gold. I'm looking for, although until this support is properly taken out before we can say gold, has broken into this zone. I see that gold wants to break into this zone, but it actually bounce off from there. So if you go back to the 4-hour time frame, what I'll be doing is I'll actually be waiting for an opportunity. The best way to, if you want to sell this market, is to actually wait for gold to break this support. Finally, break out from this support. And we are going to be having something like that. Looks like it. That means if this downtrend wants to continue, so we actually be looking forward to a breakout from this support actually. All right, a breakout from this support actually. So we might have something that looks like this and test the supports before gold continue going down. Except of course this new support that we have, that new support, except it holds right here. Because already if I go back to the daily time frame, you will notice that there is support here also. So until this support is broken, before we can say gold can continue that that downtrend. All right. So, but as dollar became more stronger, if you see a push up of dollar from here to this zone to around 105.171, that means the probability of gold breaking the support is very high. You can say very, very high. As long as dollar keeps pushing up, you see the gold keeps coming down, right? So, but then there's already a bounce off from here. So in buying gold, I'll be very careful. I'll be very, very careful. I'll be looking for probably on Monday. I'll wait on the sideline to see what price is going to do. If we are going to have a continuous push up dollar to the uptrend, all right. If I say continual push up of dollar to the uptrend, then I'll be looking for selling opportunities on. All right. I'll go back to down to forward time frame to look for sell opportunity on. Probably wait a little bit for proper confirmation. I'll probably wait a little bit for a break of the support, right? And then the retest of the support before I take a sell. All right. So I would say that let's check what is happening what is actually happening with Bitcoin. The same thing, almost the same thing with Bitcoin, because anytime gold becomes stronger, what we have is that we see other commodities. Like I always like to say on this channel, that the dollar is the world reserve currency and it's the most powerful currency at the moment. So it's very important for you to pay attention to what the dollar is saying. I don't trade the DXY. I just watch it. I just see I just try and check what it's saying. It kind of help in making decisions when it comes to trading other assets like gold, like Bitcoin, and also trading currencies. All right. So having said that, so we can see the effect of the strong dollar on Bitcoin also. We saw a pullback to around 26,400 zone price area, and then before Bitcoin bounce off from here. All right. So also I'll also be paying attention. But for me on the long run, like I've been saying, for me on the long Bitcoin for me it's actually um on the long run. Right now, I feel Bitcoin will keep moving up because of all the economic issues that we're having around. So a lot of people are, wanting to Bitcoin as a saver, as another asset where they can keep their money to um to to stop their money from the valuation of their money going down because of inflation. All right, because of the way the government all over the world are printing money. The continuous printing of money is too much, all around the world. So it's important to and a lot of investors are moving to crypto, right? So in the long run, like I've been saying on this channel, what I've been doing with Bitcoin, I've been doing a lot of DCA. When price comes down, I just buy. When price comes down, I'm buying bits and I'm keeping, and I've been doing this year since when price came to around that 17,000. I mentioned this severally. And I said that my position is that I'm looking, I'm holding Bitcoin in the next 2, 3 years because I know that next year we are going to be having a Bitcoin halving, which always, anytime there's a Bitcoin halving, always see price of Bitcoin keeps going up. I think I've done some video in the past on Bitcoin halving. You can check my channel to see some of the videos. Or like I've been promising, I'm going to find time to also do a video on Bitcoin halving to explain the concept properly. All right. So let's go to EURUSD. So we also saw EURUSD, did a major pullback, last week. We saw it did a major pullback last week. Like I said, because the dollar became strong, and also we saw a rejection of price around this resistance area, this area that's let me put something there so that I can um give me a minute. I think, yeah, around this area we actually saw, yes, around this area we actually saw a rejection of price, and since then we've seen price. If I go back to the daily time frame, so the rejection of price around that area, I made us to see price pull back from this area. We have that marking. We saw price come all the way down. Let me see if I can get. So we see price come all the way down. Okay, and then this support, and then if you notice that I have a trend line, I have a counter trend line around there. This one, this counter trend line was broken, and there was a retest of this. Immediately I saw a retest of this counter trend, I knew we were coming down, so I took some sell for EURUSD, and we saw a lot of sell off. Now, I think I'm seeing my sell, but I've locked in all the sell. I took like 2, 3 sells and I've locked them in. So I'm still myself. So I've taken some profit actually. So I'll be waiting this week to see what price wants to do. Um, and we've seen another support form around there. We've seen another support form around there. So if dollar becomes stronger, I'm believing that by market open, we might see a little pushback, a little pullback for proper sell-off. That means if dollar becomes stronger, if you see dollar keeps pushing up, and you know how the market behave, market psychology, you see a little bit of price going back up, for whales and the big boys to sell off euro. So we might see a break of this support, again for this week. So, but I'll be on the lookout, be watching. If I see a break of this support, I might be taking another sell. I might be adding to my sell position to ride price to the downside. All right. So I almost said that let's go check what pounds. So pounds USD is almost the same thing. As you can see, pounds is testing on the daily time frame. Pounds is testing this counter trend line. There's a break of this support. So we are testing this counter trend line. Like I said, if dollar becomes stronger and we see a push up on the DXY for dollar, we see a continuous sell off um, for pounds. And that means I'll be looking forward to this support. And this is the first support that will come to test. I mean, this is a minor support. Let me say a major support within a major zone. All right. So see price test this support. A break of this support, see price come all the way down. If I go back to the 4-hour time frame, what I want to do is to be watching. So we're watching because right now dollar seems to be strong. So want to be watching to see what dollar is going to do. If the dollar index becomes weak, that means pounds, USD, and other assets is pushing up. All right. But at the same time, I want to stand on the sunlight to see, like I explained on the daily time frame, to see if we are going to see a break of the support. Already this counter trend line has, so, and it's a test. So aggressive trader will take another sell. I'm not in pounds USD right now, so maybe I'll be looking out for the break of the support if I sell pounds USD. So if you want to know how to analyze the market like I've been doing, I have a course out there known as the Traders Abroad Forex Mastery course. I'll be dropping a link in the description below. It's just and on that course, the way we design the course, we design in such a way that even if you have never traded before, um, we learn a lot. I mean, design in such a way that it's geared towards from it's geared towards for people that are just starting out, up to the advanced traders. So we have, it's a video and you have a lifetime access to it, and it just costs you like $99. So there's a link. Click on that link, to take you to the page where you can buy it. Also, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this analysis of this video, that we have a free Telegram group where we draw signals, where you have a lot of interaction. I'll be dropping the Telegram group also in the description below. So you can click on that link to join our Telegram group. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. So lastly, let's look at pounds JPY. Now I've had a lot of people, in the last couple of weeks, I've not been talking about JPY. So I've received some emails people telling me that why have I stopped talking about JPY? So obviously on this channel we have pounds JPY addicts. So let's look at what JPY is also doing. So JPY, sorry, pounds JPY. There was a bounce off from here from this support last week. Let me to the forward time frame so we can see properly. Okay, that's the support around when market opened. We saw price push up to the upside and they came to steady support, and then ever since price has pushed up, has kept going up. And there's a resistance around there that price is battling with. There's another resistance around there where you see me put my cursor at 173. There's a higher resistance, another major resistance around there. But this resistance actually represent the resistance, the highest point of price for pounds JPY in 2022. So I feel that was why we have this major pullback. Until I see a breakout of this resistance, this if I go to the weekly chart on pounds JPY, you will see that we have right here this point is actually the highest point of price for pounds JPY in 2022. So what we notice after price touched this 170, I think 172 for pounds JPY, was that we actually have a major pullback. So we saw price moved in. So what we have what we have is price came all the way now after testing that resistance. So which tells you that this is actually a major resistance that you should pay attention to. So it's not this pot is not a resistance that you should just overlook. So I'll just be paying attention to this resistance to see if it is going to hold. All right. If that resistance hold, that means we might see price pull back again. But I'm not saying it's going to pull back this way all the way down to this to 157. But we are likely to see price. Actually, we might see price come back down to this support. Okay, to 165. And if this support holds before the uptrend continue. But clearly, as you can see, pounds JPY is actually in a bullish mode. All right, so the bulls are raging in pounds JPY. But then at the same time, I won't be buying at the stop, because there's a major resistance there that price tested in last year. Which is the highest price it got to last year in 2022. But we saw a pullback. So I'll be starting on the side. If I'm trading pounds JPY this week, I'll be on the side waiting for either to see price, either to see a breakout from this resistance right here. So a breakout from this resistance, which is the same resistance. If I join these two, you see that it's the same thing. It's almost the same. So a breakout from 172 and a test. So we are likely to have something like if we are going to continue the uptrend for pounds JPY, so we are likely to have something that looks like this: a breakout, then a test, and then most likely now don't forget that this resistance now becomes the new support. All right. So that means the price comes back here. This resistance becomes the new support. And then we now see another push up. So once I see another push up out of this range, total breakout from this range, then I can start taking buy. But for now, I'll actually stay on the side to see if we are going to see a rejection of price. But if I see a rejection of price, probably for pounds JPY, probably I see another another strong bearish engulfing candle around this area that forms like this and break the support. Then I'll be looking for sell opportunities. As you can see here, what you have around there is actually a bearish engulfing candle that pull back and then the downtrend resume. So that's what I'll be looking at for pound. So that'll be it for this week. So I have to see you next week, and I want to wish you a happy trading week. And also, don't forget to use good money management. Please don't over leverage your account. Ensure you are using good money management. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share and comment. If you have anything you want me to make video on, you can also let me know in the comment section as well. Also, in the description below, there's our free Telegram group. Ensure you click on that Telegram group and join us on the Telegram group. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.